Okay, it's December 30th. Doing a video here. I just did a video and I posted it to YouTube. It was kind of funny. I looked at it and the quality was garbage. I'm just a meatball. I just kind of take little videos on my phone, but my phone lens was all dirty and the video was terrible. So I'm redoing it. But what I did this video for is this is my observation hive, and so it's the middle of winter, and normally the bees are all hibernating, and so they just kind of cling together. A lot of them put their heads in cells and they just kind of sit there. But the last couple days I've noticed that this hive is making a ton of noise, like it's queenless, so it's kind of roaring. The other thing I've noticed is that a lot of the bees are just running around like that, so they're pretty agitated. If I kind of pan around here, you can see them kind of running around. The hive is pretty wet. You can see the moisture down here, and kind of hard to get a shot through there, but they look like they pulled out some brood and kind of dumped it on the bottom, but there's a lot of moisture across the bottom here, and the moisture's kind of obscuring everything there, but it's wet. Kind of wet around the sides. So I'm curious if the fanning might be just to try and dry out the hive, but it's been going on for a couple days now. I improved the ventilation. This is where I feed them, so it's a mesh little hole. I took that out. I'm not feeding them sugar water or anything because that makes the hive way too wet, but I opened that up, hoping that the ventilation improves. The other thing I thought is maybe it was queenless, because it's roaring kind of like it's queenless, but I did find the queen earlier. She was right over in here somewhere. It's really hard to see through all these bees, but I managed to spot her just as she was moving around. Not sure if she's laying or not, or if maybe her pheromones aren't, filling the hive anymore, so maybe that's why they're roaring. The other thing I thought of is it could be varroa, right? Because this hive is in my house. I can't really treat it. I mean, I can treat it. I've got strips in there before, but I kind of treat it as a last resort. So I don't think it's varroa. It could be. That's usually, one of the main things that gets hives, but this one doesn't appear to be dying. It's just really noisy, and it's still 2 frames and lots of bees. Got about another two months before it gets warm enough that they start flying again. So anyway, just was curious what you guys thought. If you have any idea what's making my bees agitated and run around and noisy, drop a note in the comments and let me know. Thanks everybody. Have a happy time beekeeping.